Okay, let's talk about QB64. I assume you got it downloaded. I'm just going to run through some of the real basic stuff here. Um, it understands commands like, for example, print hello. And if I want to run this program, I'm going to come up here to the menu, select run, go to start. It's creating an executable file, and then it runs that executable file. And then we can see up here, it says hello. Now I can just simply press any key to continue. All right, here we go. We're back into the program. And we can do things like print 5 plus 6. Oh, it looks like it formatted that. So now let's see what it does. So we're just going to learn by example here. I'm going to hit run. It's going to run. And there it is. It says 11. Let's say I want to print 5 squared. So you get the idea. It understands some math. Let's see what it does. Hey, we got 25. Now, let's say I want to clear the screen. That is a command specific to QB64. Clear screen. We'll clear whatever we have up there. And it's useful sometimes just to clear everything off before you see something else. Like, for example, if I now say print goodbye, we'll run that. And it did print the other stuff, but it got rid of it real fast and said goodbye. All right, well, we don't need any of this stuff up here right now. Let's try some variables. Let's say x equals 10, y equals 5. I can say print x times y. Hey, there we go, we got a 50. Now, some of you might be saying, hey, I know programming from other languages. Don't we have to declare our variables? QuickBasic is designed to be really easy to get started with. You can declare variables, but if you don't, it just assumes the variable is available and will assign that value to it. Makes things pretty easy to get started. For example, let's say I wanted to say print c times y squared. All right, and c is going to be equal to 0.25. Can we run that and see if we get an answer? .25. Now, what if I wanted to see this a bunch of times? Well, I don't really need all this junk. I'm just going to clear that out of the way. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say 4y equals 1, 2, 7, let's say. This is interesting. I'm starting off a loop here. Next y. So what this is a special command in all programming languages allow you to do loops. That's one thing computers are good at, doing things over and over again. So we have to tell it to go through the loop. This is a for and next loop. It says start off with the value of y equal to 1, and then follow this instruction. When we get down to here, it says next y. Well, that just sends the control back to the for and says, okay, is y greater than 7? If it's not, then add 1 to it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come up here and I'm going to print the values of y as well. There we go. So we're going to print y, and then comma says print the next thing too on the same line. Let's run this. Learning by example, quick and easy way to do this. Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is the answer from the equation. And what if we wanted to, say, add up all the values? Well, you know what? We can keep it in a separate line here. We're going to say z equals c times y squared. And I can print z now. What did I just do? Okay. And now I can say z sum is going to be equal to sum plus z. And when we're all done, we will print Z. Oh, we're printing Z. We're supposed to print S. Okay, so I'm going to come down here and I'm going to print S. Okay, so what I've done here is I've put in a formula to calculate the answer to the equation C times Y squared. We're going to store that in the variable Z. I'm going to print Y and Z, and then I'm going to sum it up. I'm going to take the value of S, whatever it is, add Z to it, and store it back in S. So this should be like an accumulation of all the values calculated from the formula. And then in the end, we're going to print out that S, the sum. Let's see what we get. Hey, we got 35. Okay, so this is just going to be the introduction. You could try your own formulas and see how it works. And then in the next one, we'll do maybe some graphics.